This poem has a trigger warning for discussions of rape. My mother cannot watch Woody Allen films. I did not know why until I read an open letter to Allen from his once adopted daughter, 7 years old, she writes, when he sexually assaulted her. My mother was 6. I have never asked her for the details. Part of me does not want to know. All of me does not want her to have to relive it, but I have never once doubted her. And yet here you are, preaching false rape allegation statistics at me and asking me to consider the men whose lives are ruined by lies. And I want to be understanding, because I know privilege has a way of breeding blind people, and I know rape culture has taught us to point fingers at everyone but you, and yet I want to send you to read the countless stories of women so bullied by police they're convinced to say they made it all up just to get the interrogation to stop. I want to tell you to consider the women who never even go to the police for fear they will not be believed. Ask you why we allow rapists to be innocent until proven guilty, but insist on sentencing these women as soon as they open their mouths. I want to know how we can still live in a world where the Roastbusters can brag about their rapes on Facebook and walk free. This world where women cannot carry the word no, but men can carry guns, and so turning down a man can be enough to get you killed. Do you know how many women have been shot this year for saying no? It is enough that I have reason to believe I should fear men's attention more than I fear being alone. And so I guess I cannot share your concerns about the people who make rape up. They are a tiny proportion. They are not the people who deserve my time. I am worried about the rapists we let go, about the people who never see justice, about the society that gives a man a #1 single for singing about blurred lines of consent. But you do not have the answers for me, and so I do not tell you any of this. Instead, I tell you that my mother was 6. And that 28 years later she had a daughter who turned 6, and she did not let go of my hand for the entire year. And so for her, I can give up Woody Allen films. And to her, I will apologize every day that she had to live in a world where a 6-year-old had to give up so much more.